Larry Benet. I'm coming to you from the Milken Global Conference. Bonin Bough, who I've known for a while, who used to run all the social media for Pepsi, now in charge of all things from print, advertising, and social media for Mondelez.
Yep.
And how many different books have you written?
Well, I'm working on my second.
Second, okay.
I wish. They're very hard, so.
So I'm just curious, so what's a best practice, 2 or 3, for brands to more authentically connect with their customers, their fans, whatever? I mean, how many brands are you overseeing ultimately?
I think there's over 200 in our portfolio.
And so some of the more popular brands would be like Oreo cookies.
Yeah, we have some of the world's best brands. We have Toblerone, Cadbury Dairy Milk. We have Oreo. We have Wheat Thins. We have Triscuits. We have Trident. We've got Stride, Milka. So
what are some lessons learned so that people can use their brand to more authentically connect with their audience?
First, I love this man Larry here. One of the best connectors in the world. So he's actually probably better off answering that question even than I am. So I think from my perspective, as we look across the landscape of changing media, so we look across, whether it's TV to digital to social to print, all those kind of pieces, it's really now more and more about the ecosystem. So how do you connect with consumers along their entire consumer journey? So a consumer has a journey everywhere that starts kind of with how do they encounter you all the way to how do they ultimately buy and then share or advocate for your product. So how do we begin to understand what that consumer journey is and what touch points we can actually affect or ultimately, I think, create value across that touch point. And so the other piece I think is how different media is working together. For the first time in our lives, we have this device in our pocket, this mobile phone that has the chance to interact with every single type of media, whether it is dual screen or second screen interaction with television, whether it is interaction with print, whether it is interaction with outdoor. And so how are you using that or just as a medium for you to deliver messaging on itself? So how are we using that device in new and compelling ways that transform the overall value of the ecosystem?
What's the biggest mistake you think brands are making in terms of some of those things?
I think the good thing is now there is such a, it's so new that everybody's experimenting. I think the mistake that I would say that could possibly be made in brands is not actually investing. 2 things actually. I think not investing in and not forcing your measurement partners to come up with better approaches to measure your overall holistic ecosystem. Because the problem is one of the challenges you hear all the time is, oh, I can't measure it. I don't know. It's not easy anymore. It's not easy anymore. But we have to force the entire ecosystem to move as fast as we want to move. Because at the end of the day, the consumers' consumption behaviors have changed so rapidly that for us to let our overall, whether it's agency or partner ecosystem, as well as even our own culture, I think sometimes emotional biases and types of media that we invest in, hold us back from being a part of what is probably the greatest communication revolution, is a shame,
I agree. If they wanted to buy your book online, what's the name of the book? So if they want to go buy
Well, the new book isn't out quite yet, so there will be an announcement. How about this? I'll give you first look at the announcement when we're ready. There will be, it will be a co-created book with the community as well as the best and brightest minds in the space, looking at really, what's the impact, the unseen impact of mobile on whether it's the purchase, whether it's the consumer, or whether it's society.
Awesome. And best way to connect, probably Twitter for you or something?
Twitter's great, LinkedIn's great. All depends on what you're into.
Check him out online.
Thank you guys.
We'll connect soon.